I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. Roughly 2 months after the crisis that struck Lyrebro come to an end. Hopefully this cutscene's go on for a freaking hour. That concludes my report on all that transpired here 2 months prior. I really cannot thank you enough for your above and beyond efforts, Captain. Bringing an end to the chaos and restoring hope to its people was no easy task. You should truly be proud of yourself. Yet, Your Majesty, please, I have done nothing to deserve such praise. I would beg to differ, and it's why I want to thank you on behalf of every one of Lyrebro citizens. Not only did you ensure our safety, you went from place to place, aiding in the restoration as well. Now you can continue to be just as busy serving as leader of the Royal Guards. You deserve all the thanks you get. I'm really proud of you, Captain Swartz. I'm honored, Your Majesty. I believe I'll be able to formally present you with at least one medal for your achievements at a later date too. General Morgan seems to think a promotion is almost assured as well. I'm looking forward to seeing what the future holds in store for you. But Your Majesty, I must object. The only reason this crisis was resolved at all was because of the efforts of countless people, all of whom gave their all for Lyrebro's sake. My contribution was but a minor part of a much greater whole. I don't feel it would be appropriate for me to be receiving medals or promotions. Captain, I agree that countless people contributed to achieving the peace that we have now. Everyone who fought, who tried to protect their loved ones, and who endured the suffering they faced contributed in some way. But I believe, it's clear to everyone now, without the aerosol, the crisis would have not seen the conclusion it did. And the one who commended the aerosol was you. But be that as it may, medals are one thing, but I cannot possibly consider accepting a promotion. I feel as though I've barely spent all that much time in my current position, so assuming one with greater responsibility would be, there's no need to be so modest. In my opinion, you've accomplished much more in your current position than you believe to have. Actually, Captain, I'd like to propose that you take the rest of the day off. How would you feel about that? May I ask why, Your Majesty? I'm not sure I quite understand. As I mentioned, I want to show you my thanks to you for all you did, and I believe there to be better ways to do that than formal meetings like this. You certainly deserve some rest too, given how exhausting going back and forth between military HQ and the castle practically every day must be. I've even been receiving requests from members of the Royal Guard saying that they would like for you to take a break as well. I'm terribly sorry that you have had to listen to such complaints, Your Majesty. It was certainly not my intent that you should be troubled so. So who was it? Lux? Leon? It could possibly be both, knowing them. I'm used to them telling me as much every time they see me, but I cannot believe they chose to bother Her Majesty with the issue. As such, I would like for you to take the remainder of the day and use it to relax. That way you can return to your duties tomorrow, feeling refreshed and ready to work for the good of the nation anew. Very well. If that is your wish, Your Majesty. I, Captain Swartz of the Royal Guard, accept your proposal and shall take the rest of my duties shall take leave of my duties for the remainder of the day. A promotion. Ordinarily receiving one would be a cause of celebration, but for me... Good morning, Captain. Good morning, Captain. I hear you've been given the rest of the day off. That's right, yes. I am amazed you already know when I was just told myself. It's not all that amazing, man, really. Leon was trying to make sure everyone knew over the communication network from Lystrom. I hear Echo appealed directly to Her Majesty even. Directly? I Can't believe it. He did look like he had something he wanted to say to me the last time I saw him. What is with them? I really wish we could have helped with repairing the aerosol too, though. I hear the repairs are running a little behind schedule too. I wonder how things are going over there. No need to worry about the aerosol's repairs. The only reason those three are still there at Lystrom Foresters is that they wouldn't take no for an answer and insisted on staying. The repairs are currently being carried under Gustav, the maintenance chief from ZCF. They'll be completed promptly. Completed properly. Incidentally, do you know if Her Highness already left? Yes, in fact. Claudia left not that long ago, if you're looking for her. She's gone to inspect the Royal Villa. Were you not aware of this? Your Grace, I was not. I would very much have liked to accompany her over there if I am truthful. I suppose that comes as no surprise. You always have been one to put yourself forward to escort her at every opportunity. I can't say I understand why. Simple escort jobs are well below your current rank. I suppose so. Still, I'm sure she's well. She has a number of trustworthy guardsmen with her. Try not to fret over her too much. Of course you're right. Thank you, Your Grace. And with that, I'm leaving. We're leaving. Philip, there is work to be done. Just a moment, Your Grace. Please try not to be too downhearted. What are you doing, Philip? I said that there is work to be done. My apologies. But I still feel bad for Philip. It looks as though I miss Her Highness yet again. Still, we're both as busy with our duties that no wonder it keeps happening. It's incredible how much Duke Dune has changed. Tell me about it. Apparently he's often seen in the administrative room working generally hard lately. He was the one who proposed paying compensation out a while back too. I always thought of him as a good-for-nothing slob, but maybe there's more to him than that. He's finally showing he shares Her Majesty's blood after all. You're on duty. Enough idle chatter. My apologies, Captain. As you are seemingly aware, I'll be absent from the castle for the remainder of the day. I expect you two to take care of things here in my absence. Yes, ma'am. Take care, ma'am. Being granted a day off is well and good in theory, but I haven't had one in so long I haven't the faintest idea what to do with it. Should I be shopping, perhaps do maintenance work on my equipment, or would I be best returning to my room and reading a book? No, I need to do more than simply rest with my time. I need to use it productively. I know, wouldn't it be nice to take a light stroll around a scenic route? I haven't done that in ages. It would be an excellent use of my time, even. Is it really true that Julia has returned to Gronsel? Where is she? Where is she? Please don't push. Please, everyone, please calm down. What exactly is going on here? Captain! Oh no, why'd you have to come now? It's dangerous here. Please retreat back inside the castle at once. It's Julia! What? What in the devil is this? I'm not repeating that. What? Oh dear God! Someone save that man! Get the close the castle gates for ravenous fangirls, dear God! We've locked the castle gates for the time being. You aren't hurt, are you? No, I'm fine. What just happened? Well, they appear to be a rather ardent fans of yours, Captain. We know we did have a rather large number of fan letters arrive at the castle this morning. I wonder if that could be related to all this. Fan letters? Apparently some magazine company put together a special feature on you yesterday. It was full of information on what you were up to on that flying city. That reminds me, A few people who claimed to be from Library News came here a while you were busy. They said they were putting together a feature to capitalize on your popularity, so they wanted to gather material for it. I think I've heard enough. I can probably fill in the rest myself. Why am I getting this kind of attention? Fan letters, magazine articles. Why am I being treated like someone special? I'm not at all. First Her Majesty praising me more than I deserve, and now this. All I really want to do is protect Her Highness, that's all. That's what I want to do now too, but the opportunity to actually go with her and escort her rarely seems to present itself anymore. Must I be forced to accept that this is how things will be going forward? Thank you for your time today, Archbishop. I will conduct Mass again tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Can I ask you to pass it on to Her Majesty? It would be my pleasure. Oh, if it isn't you, Julia, I wasn't expecting you to be here. Is something the matter? Oh, not at all. And a good day to you, Archbishop. It's good to see you again, Julia. I haven't seen you for some time. You must have you had me a little concerned. I'm terribly sorry for worrying you. I'd also like to apologize for not attending Mass at all of late. Oh no, it's no trouble. I'm well aware of how busy you are. All I'll ask is that I cannot talk. All I'll ask of you is, in the busy times you face, is this: no matter how busy you may become, you must never lose sight of yourself. What matters to you is always close at hand. Thanks, Archbishop. I'll take what you have said to heart. Excellent. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should really be on my way. Good day, Archbishop. Please be careful there, Raph, and this fangirl's outside. Actually, is there one way I may be able to get out of here? Archbishop Clara, please wait. Everyone, please move a little farther from the gates. Please, just a little more. If everyone could please remain calm. It's Julia! She's coming out, she's coming out! It's just the Archbishop and his sister. Come now, everyone, move aside and let us pass. The old sister disguise from the first game? It looks like a pretty fun callback. And it seems like your plan ended up working, Julia. Fortunately, yes. I'm sorry for causing you trouble yet again. No worry. You have my sympathies, even those seem to be a very fervent admirers back there. Huh? Major Vander. What's he doing here? I thought he had already left Liberal. That's quite a surprise. I wasn't aware you were also a sister of the church, Captain Swartz. You can tell? I am, well, I should be back in Abronia, but I still have a little cleaning up to do after that fool to do, so I ended up having to come back here again in the end. I would have liked to take the time to go and greet you, but the chance ultimately never presented itself. Nonetheless, I'm pleased that we were able to meet again, Captain. Or is it Sister Julia now? Major. It appears to me that there is little point in trying to disguise your identity from this man. Perhaps you needn't bother. Regardless, I have preparations to make for this afternoon's Mass, so I should excuse myself. Good day to you both. Archbishop. Look how calm he just like, I'm out, peace. Is that the famous Archbishop Current, was it? Perhaps I should have taken the chance to introduce myself properly to him. Major. I should probably explain how I ended up in this situation, you see. I wish I could have stayed a little longer, but I've really got to get going. I wish I could have gotten a close look at Julia, though. I thought this was finally going to be my chance. She's so dreamy. They're starting to make their way back. If they find me here, I'm doomed. Should you like, Captain? I would be happy to help you disguise yourself. Pardon? I can't pretend to be familiar with your situation, but I can see you aren't comfortable with being discovered here. In these situations, your instinct may be to hide, but I believe the best thing to do is the exact opposite. If it works for you, I'd be happy to accompany you for somewhere a little safer. Oh my, thank you. Ah, Julia! Please do, right away. My pleasure. Never mind, I suppose it was just my imagination. It must have been. Well, this area seems to be empty. Will this be far enough, do you think? It should be. Whew. I can't apologize enough for this, Major. Don't think nothing of it. I'm used to having to run around without being discovered, usually because Olivier has caused some kind of predicament. Huh, I can see that. I'm still ashamed about what happened, though. I let a simple commotion like that ruin my plans to go outside the city for my day off. I wasn't able to calm the situation at all. I wouldn't even been able to leave the castle without resorting to disguise. I'm not sure you've any reason to be blaming yourself here, Captain. I'm afraid I must disagree. As a member of the Royal Guard, I am utterly useless, and this isn't even the first time I felt that way. During the coup d'etat, I was powerless. I should have been able to protect Her Highness, and yet she ended up being captured and placed in danger. The same was true while Grouncil was attacked by Ouroboros, too. Not only could I not protect Her Majesty from being endangered by them, I wasn't even able to do anything, be anywhere near her. I, of all people, should have been right by her side in her hour of need. How dare I learn of what happened only after the fact? I'm not even fit to serve them. Well, I can certainly understand your frustrations. They were both safe, were they not? Surely that is what counts above all. Much as we may wish it to be, no human is omnipotent. Neither of us are any exception to that. I understand that, or at least I want to believe it that I do. But to make matters worse, I now find out there are magazine articles about me, making me out as some kind of great hero. There's even talk of me getting a promotion. I don't even feel like I've done my job in a way that's worthy of praise, never mind anything to deserve being given a higher position. No, none of that is what bothers me most. If people want to give me greater praise than I deserve, let them. And receiving a promotion isn't in itself a cause to be unhappy, more the opposite, on paper at least. But in reality, it will result in me becoming busier because of my new duties, which will result in me ending up even farther away from Her Majesty than I am now. I'm a little envious of you, to tell the truth, Major. You've always been able to go and escort Prince Olivier like it's the most natural thing in the world. Maybe you weren't always by his side, but you were where he needed you most. You did more than escort him too. You were able to help him and aid him in ways beyond the call of duty. By comparison, I can't seem to be able to help Her Highness at all. I can't even lend her an ear when she's plagued with worry. When she was agonizing over whether to assume her positions as Crown Princess, I couldn't do a single thing for her. I feel somewhat reluctant to give my opinion here, as I can hardly pretend to be well versed in your situation. But from where I stand, your position seems the more fortunate one. How so? What exactly do you mean, Major? I didn't mean to offend, so I apologize if I did. But protecting that fool is a task that was thrust upon me the moment I was born. Between us, I find myself envious of your natural loyalty to the ones you serve. The moment you were born. Oh right, you're a Vander. We're a military family who traditionally serves the Imperial family, yes. My luck for anything less than a hectic life ran out the second I was given it, I fear. And that's certainly a great responsibility to be destined to fulfill, especially when you're chosen to protect Prince Olivier of all people. Quite so. Still, my point stands. I do believe that it's a happy, fortunate thing to be able to serve and devote yourself to those you genuinely care for. I may hardly be an expert on the subject, seeing as Her Highness is much less of a handful, but am I wrong? No, I see your point. Perhaps I should see being able to sit and worry about something like this as a luxury. Although whether someone who isn't able to defend Her Highness can really be called a member of the Royal Guard is another issue entirely. Captain, if you'd like, I would be happy to teach you a good way to clear your head. To clear my head, you say? Indeed, still, I would like you to keep this off the record. The fucking Coliseum? This will be a one-round duel. Both arts and items may be used. So this is what you had in mind. I can't say I feel especially confident about my chances of defeating a warrior of the famed Vander family, but I'll certainly try. Now there's no need to be so modest. Well, Captain, let us begin! Feels like a good fight always helped me clear my head. Up to 100 damage. You immediately go for the fucking S-Craft, you asshole! If you're gonna do it, I'm gonna do it too.
Get ready.
That's not nearly as impressive. I can heal myself. And I can heal myself a lot.
No way!
Good, he has enough to use just freaking crafts now.
No way!
Thankfully, I don't think this doesn't take out the. Okay, back to full health. Thankfully, I don't only did barely more than your actual attacks. That's what that does. I wish I did more damage. Back to full health. I will lose that full health.
Take it.
Unfortunately, he's not using a spell, so I can't, impede that. The guy's a freaking brawler and he knows it. Dang, he missed to go twice. Jesus. Okay, I might not win this. That's embarrassing. Okay, my hope is to be able to pull off my S-Craft again. Yes, I'd love to use my S-Craft. Okay, back to full. Then unleash S-Craft.
For the sake of my master. Get ready.
Oh, that did not do a lot of damage. Hoping I'll take a bigger chunk out of you. Why do you have so much freaking health?
My soul and
Yep, there goes his S-Craft. It makes a black hole that engulfs me and kills me. Okay, I'm not dead, but I'm practically dead. Okay, I have a Terra Bomb. Imagine there are people that can actually win this fight. I'm just not one of them.
For the sake of my master. Get ready.
Okay, I didn't attack, then I go with the cross attack. Go with the S-Craft again. Then he goes again. Oh, he uses it again! And that kills me. I was a little too greedy. I almost had him, but I was a little too greedy there. I knew you would be a formidable, but not quite like this. Captain, I may ask something. What did you lose by being defeated? I'm not sure I understand. The easiest way to determine the true worth of something is to imagine how things would be if you lose it. When you do that, you start to see things for how they really are beyond simple logic. Imagine you were to vanish from the world and yet still possess the ability to think. Would there be anything left lingering on your mind? Anything that worried you? Something that you wished you could do? If so, that is what you should do most. Those are excellent questions, Major. Your Highness, I think I finally know what to do. I cannot thank you enough. Thanks to you, I finally see the path I ought to take. I'll be sure to take all you've taught me today to heart. Just don't assume I thought of any of what I said. Just don't assume I thought of any of what I've said or done today myself. I often would cross swords with my uncle to clear away my frustrations from having to deal with my own insufferable charge. Well, it's probably about time I thought about returning to Arabonia. As much as I hate to admit it, I'm feeling a hint of concern for his well-being. Only a hint? Please give my regards to the prince when you see him then. I shall, and give mine to Princess Claudia as well. In that moment, that decision I made in my heart. I would do all I could to support Her Highness, this nation's future queen. But to that end, I'm also resolved to accept whatever promotions I received. No doubt, the further I moved up in the ranks, the more chances to actually meet with her would decrease. But even if we can't meet in person, even if I have to do it from afar, I want to be able to support her. Perhaps this decision is a selfish one, but I do hope you can forgive me for making it, Your Highness. I feel somewhat reluctant to disturb Her Majesty while she's busy working, but... Is that you, Julia? Your Highness, Sieg! How come you're back here already? Oh, do you think I was still over at the villa? I expected to be too, but there weren't many people there today, so I was able to leave earlier than expected. I see. I'm just surprised to see you're here actually. I thought you'd have been given a day off today. Oh, you know? Indeed I had. I ended up running into a friend that I didn't have many opportunities to spend time with. That time we spent together simply flew by. I owe my deepest thanks to Her Majesty for giving me that opportunity. I'm happy to hear that. Of how much of what makes me myself are things I learned from you. I feel like I've grown up always seeing you as a role model. I remember what grandmother laughing at me once, laughing at me one point about how similar you and I are. Even in the little things, like how I walk and move, she says I'm just like you. Julia? Is something the matter? No. All this time, I really have been right by your side. I spent all this time worrying because I couldn't see her by mine. But as far as she was concerned, I'm always there. I'm truly beyond help. Chloe, may I say something? I don't believe I'm able to wait upon you as I always have any longer. But even now, I wish to do all I can to protect and support you. I wish to continue being your retainer, your friend, and your sister as well. So please try not to overexert yourself during my absence. And even if I'm not able to be near you at all time, I still want to know that you can always call upon me if you need me. Yeah, of course I will. Although I can't promise I won't find myself unintentionally taking advantage of your kindness when I do. I'm always happy to have you to depend on, and I'll always be glad that you feel that way. Aww, sisterly bond. Lunch with the bird. That afternoon, they were both they were able to enjoy a few relaxing cups of tea together. Despite her initial resistance, Julia's day off proved to be a much more enjoyable than she had expected, and it seemed inevitable that the fragrance of that tea that she drank that day would remain in her memory forever. And that was sweet. Sai Stolia, Julia's day off finished. Septium vein! Yes! Alright, we finished that moon door, and I'm gonna move on now. See, I'll have you guys back here next time.